Hello, juniors. I bet you didn't know about this fancy schmancy YouTube channel. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Okay, I'm just kidding. Anyway, just wanted to give you a brief overview of your summer reading test, and I'm going to talk over this slide because I talked too much in class to get here. So here we are. All right, so is it working? There we go. And look, I totally, where's my finger? I jiffed myself there. Okay, so there's a practice Go formative that you can go in My SAA. Click the link. It's 3 silly questions that you can just test out the process with if you have never used Go formative before, or if you have any concerns about my ability to assign your test there. You don't have to do it, but you can give it a go. Okay, so the multiple choice portion of your assessment it says multiple choice, but that really means objective. You will have matching with characters and their traits or their descriptions. Notice it does not say quotes. There's no quote matching. I would get on the internet and go to SparkNotes or Literary Hub or Schmoop or Shoop or whatever it is, and just Google a list so you can make sure that you're familiar with all of those, even the smaller ones. I would understand sort of their place in Winston's life and in Winston's world, and how he interacts with them. Character philosophy matching, thinking about the major characters and what their belief systems are about the party, about the past, about the future. And you can kind of get a handle on the major players there. It's not going to be everybody, but just the major ones there. True or false? What's the setting? What places are in the novel? What characters are in there? What plot? Places. Think about the thought police. Think about language and control and what the party does to stay in power. And then multiple choice, kind of some of the same things. Think about Winston's 1984. What is his world like, right? Think about the beginning, part 1, which kind of sets that up. The middle part where he's starting to make some choices to protest or reject that world. And then in the end, I also want you to make sure you look at Goldstein's book and very generally what is said in there at the end of part 2. And then in the end, look at O'Brien's sort of persuasion and the techniques to, of course, have Winston love Big Brother there at the end. Look at what happens after Winston leaves the ministry as well. You can also look at party slogans, the 4 ministries, that sort of thing. Okay, so you want this like general understanding. You'll have 30 minutes for this section. If you have extended time, we can talk about that. Okay, then you're going to get the essay portion. It says in green here, I will post the prompt in the Zoom chat for you to look at or download. Possibly it might become, it might be a Word doc on your own. Okay, so you'll have a choice. I'll give you 2 or 3 prompts and you'll pick one. You will type it into Word. You will save it as last name dash SRT. That means summer reading test essay. And you will submit that to turnitin.com. Okay, so I'll have a slot for it there. You have 40 minutes for this portion, but you can start as soon as you finish the multiple choice section. And again, you're going to put that in turnitin.com. This is what it's going to look like. You'll have a very short introduction. So identify and introduce the larger, we start general in an introduction, right? And we zoom in this way. So start with a general issue or the importance. Zoom in to specific novel, specific time period, story, and then your position statement. You make a claim. 2 body paragraphs, about 10 to 12 sentences each. You can organize them however you wish. They do need strong topic sentences. And you are not using specific quotes. No book. You cannot use your book. You're going to refer to specific, no book. Specific instances, it's hard to say, specific characters, specific setting events or plot points, okay, as you go through, and then you'll talk about them. How you organize is up to you. And then you'll have a very short conclusion, right? Kind of revisit your thesis in fresh words. I think this is ideal, 4 to 5 sentences. You might really get to 2 to 3 sentences just with the pace of the essay. Okay, deep breaths. You can do this as we go through. And you hear my kids there in the background being crazy. All right, thanks for being great students. Email me if you have any questions.